Hi everyone, so for today's video, I'm gonna be talking about the Rihga Royal Laguna Guam Resort. Located on the beautiful island of Guam, we get to see this beautiful hotel. It is absolutely massive, and I find the color and shape of the hotel to be overall very pleasing to the eye. Here we have the outside view. As you can see, it has some very good lighting, a lot of wonderful nature around it. Then right when we enter into the hotel, we have these automatic doors, and then we're met with this absolutely beautiful lobby. It has this beautiful chandelier. It's very minimalistic, but at the same time pretty spacious. And then you can see that there are two sides of the hotel. There's this side which has quite a few establishments, some restaurants, and some lounging areas that are perfect for the guests to just go and relax in. It's very spacious, it's not overly crowded, and here we have the front desk where you can check in and get all set up and everything. So then we hopped up onto an elevator, and then our floor was on the 6th floor, so it was pretty high up. As you can see, it can go even higher, and you can see just how many floors make up this building of the hotel. Then we are walking to our room. As you can see, this has like a sort of balcony kind of design overall the hotel, and I think it's really nice. Gives it a lot of space, and it doesn't make it look too sort of overwhelming. And then now I'm gonna show you our room. So once you tap the card onto the scanner, here is our room. We have some complimentary robes and slippers, and then we have this bathroom which has very nice lighting. And honestly, the toilet is pretty impressive because the toilet is those kinds of toilets that are very smart and have overall many features included within the toilet. And the bathroom isn't too bad. It has a lot of amenities. And then here is the room. There are two beds. Overall, me and my parents really liked the colors and the palette chosen for this room design. We really liked the accents of blue and dark wood, and we think the room was actually pretty nice, spacious, clean, and we were met with the balcony, and I was so impressed by our view. We were lucky enough to have an amazing view of the side of the hotel where all the pools are at, and it's absolutely gorgeous. We can see the ocean, the infinity pool, the bars, and the natural pond that makes up the design of the hotel. As you can see, it's so beautiful. There's a lot of pools that you can use, and I think this resort was a very nice place. I'm like so in love with the view. Here you can see that there are some other pieces of furniture in the room, like a couch and a mini chair, and they also have a coffee machine, free water, and some others, coffee packets, matcha, all that sort of stuff. And then they also have a nice mini fridge, which is of course always nice to have in a hotel room. So here's one more overall look at the room. We really do love the color scheme, and we think it was so nice and refreshing and not an eyesore at all. Then we took an elevator downstairs to go to the little cafe that's within the hotel, and it was called 𝓵𝓸𝓭𝓪𝓵. I believe it's a Filipino-based establishment with also some Japanese and Korean goods, and as you can see, the desserts look absolutely delicious, and I can say that they are pretty good as well. They have coffee, and they also have meals too, provided for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And this is only one of the 5 other establishments that they have within the hotel, which is always very nice and convenient for guests, especially if you're not really familiar with Guam and you just need a quick bite. I was really impressed with the hotel because they actually provide free shuttles for its guests. They have certain times where they can pick you up and go to certain places like popular malls and areas where guests usually like to visit, and they pick you up as well. Later on in the afternoon, we took some time to explore more of the hotel, and as you can see, this is the view during sunset. It's absolutely gorgeous. We were so lucky to have our room in such a nice location with such a nice view. So we went down to the lobby and we went outside to sort of explore more of this open part of the hotel you can find here. As you can see, it's absolutely massive. I'm not even sure if we explored everything, but we definitely covered a good much. The hotel lights up so beautifully during the sunset. They also have many fountains and staircases leading to different parts of the hotel. I'm also aware that they have a spa and a fitness area there in the hotel as extra amenities that we didn't get to try. So here is the view. It's so beautiful, so gorgeous. There in the distance, you can see the bar next to the pool, and it's so beautiful. It has such a great view. I really wish we could have tried it if only we had stayed longer there in Guam. But yes, this hotel is much bigger than I expected it to be, and it also has so much beautiful scenery around it as well. While it does struggle with some maintenance, I believe that this hotel is really gorgeous, and with just a little more sprucing up, I think it'll become so grand and wonderful again. Then we came across another pool that we hadn't noticed before, and this is a family pool. It has a tiny pool for children. They also have a little waterfall. They also have some fun games that you can play on the pool, like water volleyball or water basketball, and they even have a slide there too. And I think it's a nice touch to make sure that this hotel is family friendly. They also have lifeguard stations and towels provided for the guests if they need any of those sort of things. We also came across a tennis court, and we did hear that this tennis court is part of the amenities of the hotel, but there weren't much people playing there, so I'm not really sure about that. And here we see another view of the hotel. I really love the shape of it, and I also found some pathways along the hotel as we were exploring a little more. When we went up this staircase, we were actually surprised to find that there was a view deck there. And though it needs some renovations, it does have a very nice view. Here, this is where you can go up and slide down the water slide. And here we found another view deck that's also very beautiful. It really shows the ocean that's nearby the Rihga Royal Hotel. And it also shows some of the beautiful waters of Guam. Then we found another path that leads to the infinity pool area, and it also has a poolside bar and a jacuzzi, and it's also a very nice place where you can watch the view, especially the sunset. It felt so nice going there during that hour, and we really didn't think about it, but we actually realized that that was the perfect time to go exploring, because in that area you can see such a great view of the sunset, and it was so beautiful that day. And here is the infinity pool. As you can see, there are also many chairs along it because there is a mini bar there where they serve different alcohol drinks, even drinks that don't have alcohol, and also some easy convenient food like ramen or other sorts of simple food that you can just eat there. We spent the rest of the day just eating here and watching the beautiful sunset, and it was such a vibe. In the morning, we decided to take a dip in the pool, and we discovered that there are actually pool hours, and it's not always open, but just make sure you pay attention to the pool hours and make sure that you have fun and enjoy all of the pools they have to offer. So overall, the hotel was a very beautiful place. It had lots of amenities, and I very much like how they provided a free shuttle because not a lot of hotels provide that. And I think the customer service was pretty average. They weren't overly friendly, but they weren't like, there wasn't any bad customer service either. And I also appreciate the amenities that are there. They do need to maintain some areas. I believe that they were sort of doing some maintenance on the fountains and such when we were there, but I believe overall it doesn't really hinder the beauty of the hotel. I think overall it was very beautiful. Thank you to the Rihga Royal Hotel, and thank you to you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe.